Hello. We're walking. Ugh. We're walking. We ate something that, well, it made me sick, and I'm walking. Someone else somewhere else is walking. That's basically a guarantee. If there was at any point where you'd say, I guarantee it, you were wrong, they're fucking motherfuckers are gonna string you up from the nearest tree and set it on fire. It's interesting how that works, because they know, like, literally any other time you could have said that, and it would have been true, right? Like, it goes down to, like, subatomic levels for you to be wrong about that. Fucking, like, Isaac Newton trying to calculate that shit. And if you were wrong about it, even though, like, you're basically right no matter what, they'd freak out so much more than they would if you said something terrible. That's up Cheyenne, Las Vegas Boulevard for you, where fucking Jerry Dixon lives. Fucking prick. What he did there. But hey, I found out that if you go up that way and there's cops there, they might try to brainwash you and, like, haul you in there. So be careful. This is what happened to him, and I'm sure he's ranted to many people about it. Guns N' Roses made a good point. When I was having they're like, I'm not sure there's much of him left. Given what I've been through the past while, I'm not surprised that he does that shit. Like, I literally think he's not consciously really in control of most of what he does or says or even thinks. His conscience is dormant somewhere within him. And, like, he's an idiot. He told me he used to be Dr. Weed in this town. Which, I mean, they had a huge billboard by the highway. He said that was him. And they fucking faked up a drug bust so they could arrest him. And they threw him into prison for like 5 years. And while he was in there, they used all these weird hypnosis techniques to fuck with his head. It was like, well, if they did hypnosis, I realize now, that's like, even though he's undoubtedly hateable, fucking, he's probably not all there anymore. It doesn't help that he does the same shit most people do, right? Because for one thing, you'd think he's got enough left in him to know right from wrong and know that what he's doing is wrong. But on the other hand, if that's really what most people's minds here are like, yeah, fuck. I don't even know what to tell you. I mean, I know what causes it. It's other people. That's who does that to you. Fucking, whatever happened that taught all these people all this hypnosis shit, I mean, it spread like wildfire. Now everyone's retarded, and everyone knows some fucking DJ ultra shit. Everyone is retarded, man. And what's it gonna do for you? What do they get out of it? Just evil glee? That's their one fucking benefit of it. They swear that they're trying to, like, enhance themselves when they do it, right? Like, they're taking your brain and making it theirs. But no, that doesn't really work just by the fact of trying to do hypnosis. Like, what happens to you is, it's just a double-edged sword. You're knocking yourself and the other person down. That's how it works. You might remember when you were just a wee kid, you fucked up big time for the first time. What happened to you? If there's any of you left. But gotta have You know, thanks Guns N' Roses. Thanks for making me remember that whole side of the story. Fucking, like, anyway. People say dumb shit when they're trying to prove that they're good, instead of just not doing awful shit. They say dumb shit trying to make the other person look bad. Really, everyone should feel like shit and not try to defend themselves, like, just because everyone's shitty. If you're talking about how shit they are, you're also shit. You do the same shit as them, most likely. So, it's like, you might as well just be screaming and cussing at each other if you're gonna go that way. Why don't you just try improving, man? Just act better. People like, no, I have to make you look bad with fucking, like, retarded ass, like feng shui ass thinking, or like fucking anime anti-hero moral duality and shit. Like, it's fucking dumb. The kinds of conceptual morality I've heard people use to try and make someone else look bad, it's like retarded. You'd be like eating breakfast or something, and they'd be like, well, all kinds of shit can happen when you eat breakfast. Someone can scoot their table back and hit you right dead center in your fucking, where they think they put your cerebral cortex or something. It's bullshit, man. I hate it. Anyway, don't get this video all big just because of that. I mean, if I get famous because of this video, watch the other ones. Make the other ones famous. Because I just said fucking acetyle shit on camera. And fuck. What was I going on about, though? You know, they're trying to hypnotize me, so I can't say more awesome, brilliant shit. It's fucking pure hate from everyone around here. Like, it doesn't do them any good, really. So, like, I mean, best it'll do is give you some fucked up, mangled version of half a second of what that other person was trying to think about. If you think you've got the right answer, most likely it's tilted to your self-dick-sucking morality and fucking worldview. So, that's a good quote. Your morality sucks dick. It sucks your dick. You made your whole morality just to suck your own dick. I'm gonna tell that to people because it seems that way. Most of the time, right? It's like, I really do feel like a different species sometimes. Like, I can't fucking, like, wrap my head around why people do this shit. Like, some people got way too obsessed with, like, my hair and shit. Anyway, one thing about this Jerry Dixon guy, he may be so hypnotized he's got nothing left of his conscious control over even his own thoughts. But, yeah, I know how that works, because, you know, they're trying to do that to me. It's like, the kinds of shit he must have done to be able to do this to the whole neighborhood up there, because I know it was basically just him. Fucking, I mean, he's done so much meth and fucking probably heroin, tons of pills, yada yada yada. Managed to get himself stuck so that he can fucking crush someone else's mind with that shit without being high, right? I quit smoking weed again because, you know, it gets boring. I live in a house with two gay people who are like sorcerers, psychos, whatever you want to call them, right? Everyone there smokes weed except me and this old lady. And, I mean, I invited my buddy who's on the street to come live with me there. And, he accepted the offer, but he goes way too high, and fucking just the atmosphere itself is tripping balls. So I still drink, because that chills me out. But, I mean, it's so depressing, though, because people just pointlessly do such horrible things and want such terrible things to happen to me all the time. It's like, I don't see the point in that. Like, fucking, it's depressing. It's like, you're not going to fucking heaven. All day long, you're fucking doing blasphemous hypnosis and shit on people. All day long, you're fucking trying to rip someone's brain out over a cup of coffee. All fucking day long, everything you say and everything you do, you only say anything or contribute anything to a conversation if you're either lying somehow, like, or just implying that you're just, like, confused about what people are doing in that way that's, like, disgusting. So it's like, why would you go to heaven? Your whole life is just a sham. That's like, fucking like your dead ancestors fucking never come near you, right? Or something. Like, fucking, I've been around ghosts and shit that weren't even this bad. I've been around fucking demon-ass neighborhoods that aren't as bad as motherfuckers sitting in these group homes and fucking getting high, probably off meth. Because then they wouldn't be able to do it if it was fucking just weed or something. Slipping jimmies in your coffee and shit. It's fucking lame. It's like, I don't know, I almost miss some of the homeless people and shit. What's up? Because it's like they've been in these situations probably so many times, living in these ghetto places. Every business wants to kill them. The government is trying to manipulate them to death. If they do get a house, it's a group home. So they've dealt with shitloads of this. And some of them even are that kind of person who does this shit. But, like, they got such clear heads sometimes, you know? They got such poignant rationale. And they can understand a lot of shit. I mean, those people are fucking smart, man. Like, why did the world let this happen to them when they're so smart like that all the time, you know? Like, some of the funniest shit I've ever, like, heard was said by homeless people. Same thing with the smartest shit, the most righteous shit. I mean, and also some of the most horrible and fucking rotten and just evil shit has come from them. So, I mean, it's like two ends of the spectrum, and most of them are just way on one side. So, but they don't like me. Generally, I'm public enemy number one, right? I got long hair, listen to fucking Megadeth and shit, and once you tell them you understand what this song is about and that it's like righteous as fuck, the first thing they know is that this song hates people like them. So they're gonna want to deny the whole point of the song. They're gonna want to take the easy answer out if it makes you look bad. They're just sitting there listening to Creed or something, and they're trying to have you fucking crucified. Anyway, I deleted all of my Facebook friends. No one talks to me except Joey. If I do message someone, if I get an answer, it'll be so long in the future that the answer is just pointless. They might as well have just said, don't talk to me, I'm not going to answer you for 7 months. I just deleted all of them. What do I do on Facebook? I look at memes and talk to my buddy Joe. Nothing else to do. No one else is going to fucking answer me. So, I mean, It feels weird when you're like that, where no one's gonna answer you on fucking Facebook, and you go on Facebook and see some fucker's baby pictures or some shit. It's like, oh, well, now I feel like I'm a weirdo because I actually am looking at your fucking child, and you don't give two fucks about me, and I'm just here to look like a dick. So I deleted all my friends. Just no one talks to me anyway. I still talk to Joey. He told me, I can see why you fucking do that, deleting all your Facebook friends. You probably had a very good reason. Or at least for deleting him, because I did, apparently, a while ago. Joey's an interesting kind of guy. He slides between fucking, almost fucking genius, sage-like rationale, and just pure fucking retard evil. And it gets frustrating because he's always fucking with people too. Like, you go there trying to be his friend, he's gonna bail out right when you're like, alright, I'm having a good time now. And his whole situation is just ruined if you're there to hang out with him and he just leaves. Like, so that's what I meant by sheer evil, is that kind of thing. Sagely as wisdom. Like he says, well, people at the group move the leg in a way that makes you think there's a pentagram tattoo on your wrist, or whatever. He says, don't go there. I'm like, thank you, Joey. That's a good example of the kind of shit he said that was good. I mean, there's more applicable things he said that are like tantamount to mattering to you people, but I don't know, that's the closest, easiest example, because people are sick here. People are sick. I try living with a gay person, and fucking now demons are out to consume my fucking eyes and shit, or whatever. They're not really demons most of the time. Most of the time, it's just your roommate or something. It sucks. Yeah. As for evil gay people, Shauna is probably among the least evil, but compared to almost anyone else, she's too evil because she's just hiding the evil things that she does and trying to be nice when they're talking to you. So she'll, like, still gaslight you if you're in, like, another room, or if your favorite buddy who smokes her out all the time and lives there and is the one who constantly lies. I mean, they'll fucking try to gaslight you. At least once a week, they're trying to have you either killed or taken to the tattoo shop to get a pentagram tattoo. And, you know, that's the kind of thing, I don't know why someone would do that. I can't wrap my hand around it. I mean, so it does make a lot more sense when I play the whole Jerry Lee Dixon story to, like, well, he's not got much of his mind left, and he's, like, not under his own control, right? But he does everything everyone else does, who's awful and gay and evil, right? So it's like, well, maybe he's just shut, you know, maybe they're all just shut down. I forgot the point I was making. That's the main purpose of hypnosis, is just to make you look dumb by forgetting what you were saying. Either that, or they'll try and stop you from saying anything creative or clever, or thinking about something that'll make you happy and laugh, or feel joy and bliss. That, they can't stand it. And they think they're getting what you're getting, but most likely they're so bad that they disrespect the very idea of what you were going to feel so much, especially just by doing that they're not going to feel anything close to it. Anyway. But this neighborhood is the devil, man. This whole neighborhood is like a fucking Children of the Corn cult. Everyone here is going to act like they're going to kill you. everyone here is just a wizard. You know, they got the kids who, like, think they're awesome for reading your mind and shit. Like, no, dude. It started with old ladies on the bus and continued to the next dumbest person, who is children who are fat and play too much video games. I mean, I can't believe this is what this city is like just because weed got legalized. Like, I couldn't have imagined it would have gotten this bad, that everyone's so fucking high that it's just a big fucking acetyle hellhole. And they literally do this to each other because, like, there's one dude in the neighborhood smoking, like, methamphetamine, except instead of weed, right? And he just uses his witchcraft to suck out their brains and then wastes it when he lies or thinks something really sick and evil, so... if he even gets it, I mean... the ways that they do this are so delusional, generally, that, like... I mean, I would think, like, it would be lost in transit. The whole, just idea, right? It's like, it'll come back to you. Because that's how your mind actually is. Like, the universe restores itself to order. But trying to do all this ridiculous shit, like, generally, if it's Jerry Lee Dixon trying to use witchcraft to suck out my mind, he's, like, yanking on my hair or something in his mind. That's how they do it, is just your hair and shit. Some of them try and pretend and make you feel like you don't have hair, and they can't rationalize that properly, apparently. So instead it just sucks out your brain, or makes it so your mind can't think of anything except just them murdering you.